There, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. I'm coming to you at 5:32 a.m. normal time. They don't do daylight savings time here in Arizona. I'm in Douglas, Arizona for day number 8 and the final full day of my trip along I-10. So, Douglas, Arizona is a little bit off to I-10. We came out to see Art Car World. You can kind of see I'm out in the balcony of Art Car World. And today we are headed on that final stretch. We're going to hopefully make it back tonight to California, to very near where I have to drop off that van right there. If you've been following, I've been driving this van across the country, and I've been staying in the van pretty much every other night, sometimes 2 nights in a row. Today, or last night per se, I actually stayed on top of Art Car World. There's a secret unknown hotel, but you can only book by word of mouth. If you are a creative of some sort, everybody's a creative of some sort, you're welcome to stay here for a very, very, very good rate. And it's actually owned by Harold Blank, the killer clown from outer space. I'll show them to you real quick. Yeah, this is it's technically a hotel, technically a house. It's kind of legally in an interesting space. But I have a very nice room right here. I want to thank Harold Blank's landlord of such, Hunter, who is actually #1 fan of the channel by comments, for inviting me out here. Again, it's a little weird. I'm 10 blocks from Arizona, but we visited the Art Car Museum, which was exactly downstairs, kind of still in construction. You can take out a full view of that. Then we went to a Mexican restaurant that had an open fire pit and everything like that was literally like a block and a half from Mexico, so authentic. Trump would deport it, don't you hate to say. And then we went back, had some beers right here at this table. Now, Hunter didn't handle his beer nearly as well as I did. He was up with the porcelain god still, about an hour ago. But I made sure I stayed up and checked on him every few hours just to make sure he was okay. I wasn't going to bother him or anything like that. But now we're going to go on the road, head back towards I-10, and pay a little visit where this road here meets back up with I-10 at a place called The Thing. What is The Thing? Well, you're going to have to see. I'm going to have to see. I've seen some videos on it before. It's about aliens and dinosaurs and mummies and alien dinosaur mummies. We have about 9 hours of transit if we go straight today, and we're not going to do that. So he might wind up at Knott's Berry Farm just to get some chicken dinner. We are going to see. A lot depends on traffic, stuff like that. I don't know where we're going today. And that is the fun part. So join along on our last final day. We'll take a look tomorrow morning, and then we will board the Carnival Firenze, and then I'm going to cut it off after boarding, because I have so many other cruises to show you before then. So stay tuned as we go from 10 blocks from the Mexican border to California. Yeah, I said it. Stay tuned. But next up, what is The Thing? All right, so supposedly there's a Border Patrol checkpoint right here. I'm really confused what's going on here. It said Border Patrol checkpoint 1 mile. Is that me? Am I confused? Yeah, that's actually the Border Patrol. Holy shit. Well, not much of a checkpoint, but it said Border Patrol checkpoint 1 mile. So, we did get Border Patrol checked. I don't know where the border is. Maybe that's Mexico, that's America. My map's not really telling me. But we must be on some magic border road. We got another 44 minutes left in our drive to The Thing. What is The Thing? Who knows? We're going to get to The Thing 2 minutes after The Thing opens for the day. And I did reserve an Airbnb near Knott's Berry Farm. So, bare minimum, either tonight or tomorrow morning, we're going to get some goddamn chicken from Mrs. Knott's Chicken Restaurant. Because I want some chicken and some boysenberry ice cream and some boysenberry soda, because I got on this kick a few days ago, and you don't think I'm going to follow something through, guys. You must not know No Pants very well. So I don't want to pay for parking at Knott's, so I found a place that's 3-minute drive from Knott's, meaning I can take an Uber for a couple dollars. California is probably $20 for an Uber because they got to pay people a living wage, unlike the rest of the Uber systems. But who the hell knows? Maybe I'll even stay and order Uber Eats for my second time ever and get some Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner. I don't know if they are
one like that. But yeah, we just passed a border control checkpoint. We're at mile 31 on this road. I think it's about 70 miles we got to go on this road. We got 38 miles left. The sun is coming up. This is a different road than we took yesterday. So, yeah. Starlink's still trucking its way. We got some news, switching between Fox and Friends and CNN. Just seeing what's going on. That's the only way to go fair and balanced. You do one commercial break Fox, one commercial break CNN. One commercial break Fox, one commercial break CNN. And somewhere in the middle, the truth exists. So you got the thing. What's the thing? I don't know what the thing is. You'd have to watch the video on the thing, goddammit. So take a look how the landscape changes again. I hate that there's bugs on the window, but this is kind of the things you get on an American road trip. We are 13 miles away from I-10, and specifically 13 miles away from the thing. I did book for dinner tonight, Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant, but that's a temporary one, and if I can't make it, I've got a backup plan. Because tomorrow they have Knott's Brunch, which includes unlimited boysenberry mimosas. I think we're going to the brunch anyway. But I'm holding on to that 5 o'clock. The 5 o'clock reservation I have today, it is currently 6:43 a.m. So that gives me 10 hours to get over there. That's tight. That's tight. I don't know if we're going to do that. The problem is brunch you have to prepay for. So I think brunch is going to happen tomorrow. But if we do make it on time tonight, we will take a look at doing it at 5 o'clock tonight. It's all legit. It all logistically comes down to when we make it to Knott's Berry Farm, when we make it to our Airbnb. The nice thing is, for the price of the Airbnb, I've covered parking. These are very hilly roads. I'm not used to hills. I'm a Floridian. Yeah, 11 miles to I-10, and it looks like there should be an Old West train running through here. You'll see Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant is very much of the Old West style. I don't know if we're going into Knott's Berry Farm for like the rides and stuff. It really just depends how many hours we have once we actually get there. We may go in for the rides tomorrow morning. We may go in for the rides tonight. It's about how close we get to where we need to be by the time we're out. I'd love to spend a couple hours, but is it worth a ticket for a couple hours? Well, it depends what the lines are like and different things like that. So, might be worth it to just go get drunk and go on some rides and stuff tomorrow, then sober up and get on a cruise ship. This is just me talking. So, stick around. We should start seeing some billboards pretty soon for the thing, because they're all over I-10, but I don't think people usually take this road to go to the thing. Stay tuned. Well, fuck me. The cow was just in the middle of the road. Hi, Mr. Cow. Hey. How are you? I wish I had something to give you. I don't. Okay. We good? Okay. Yeah. This is the road to the thing. It's a dirt road. I wasn't going to show this to you until the friggin' cow comes in the middle of the road. I'm like, okay. Just saying. We got another 5 minutes, 2.4 miles on this road at 20 miles an hour. With the occasional cow. Look at this. You know what we call this road? Michael J. Fox Boulevard. Yeah, I went there. I wanted to shake some things up a bit. Starlink's still doing good. I'm watching some reviews on the chicken restaurant. So I'm going to watch this review on the boysenberry brunch. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to get up early, go to the boysenberry brunch, go to the park for a bit. God. And then at like 1 o'clock, get back to the car and head to Knott's. We're dropping off the car. I gotta continue to do some research, so I'll let you know. But yeah, my Starlink is yeah. Oh, thank God. Cattle guard. No, that doesn't mean the road ends. There's 1 mile left in this road. There's no one on this road, either direction. Well, other than cows. Welcome to Arizona. That's why there's no thing billboard. So that's a cattle guard to prevent the cows from going between the two different roads. supposedly in 2.5 miles, we're going to run into the thing. I don't even know what the thing is, but we'll see. All right, so it looks like we finally got off that infernal dirt road. And we're going up this way. Oh, thank God. We're going above 4 miles an hour again.
Turn right, then continue straight.
Oof. We're starting to go towards California, where gas costs too much. Okay, we're going to turn right.
Continue straight. Then your destination will be on the right.
That is the thing. Are y'all ready to see
on the right.
what the thing is? Big rigs, RVs, buses. We gotta go see the thing. What is the thing? I don't know what the thing is. You're gonna have to watch my thing video. We're here 4 hours after the thing opened, and I've been watching a Knott's Berry Farm while I was shaking in the things right there. I'm watching a Knott's Berry Farm brunch review, and I think that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. But for right now, I am gonna go out and check out something. The thing. There's billboards all over, just not on that dirt road, because I don't think those type of people are the type that are going to go see the thing. So, let's go ahead, check this thing out for ourselves. I'm going to make a whole separate video on the thing. All right, so I just saw the thing. The thing was fantastic. I have made a short on it, and I made a 50-minute long video telling the whole thing. It's a religiously moving experience. I'm pretty sure it's sponsored by the Church of Scientology. I'm pretty sure I'm a 7th level Thetan right now, OT7, and I can go give Tom Cruise a secret handshake. But the thing, glorious. Loved everything about it. We're going to continue on to California. I decided I'm going to go to Knott's tomorrow morning, at least for breakfast, maybe to the park. We'll see what the lines are like, and we'll deal and get a ticket. But yeah, we'll head towards California. We'll hit some casinos on the way and stuff like that. We got a couple hours. Got an 8-hour drive ahead of us, but we got a lot of hours to do it. So we got at least 4 or 5 hours to do it. So just avoid rush hour in California. We're going to get there before or after. And right now we get there right during rush hour. So we're going to take our time. And we're getting California after rush hour. Stick around. You know what? I made the executive decision. We're going to Tombstone. We're going to go see a gunfight in Tombstone, Arizona, and do the touristy shit in Tombstone. Why? Because I say we are. We still have an 8-hour drive to where we need to go. This is going to add an extra hour plus an hour or so there. You know what? I don't care.
Turn right onto
what do I want on my Tombstone?
Left onto the I-10 West ramp.
I'm not sure what I want on my Tombstone. Actually, no, I want to be cremated. So I won't have a Tombstone. But yeah, we're going to Tombstone, Arizona. Because it just seems like a really bad idea. Let's do it. All right, so I am heading 27 minutes off of I-10 to Tombstone, Arizona. Because why the hell not? They got a gunfight at 11:30. The problem is it's currently 9. So we got 2.5 hours till the gunfight. So there's a theme park that we can explore before then. And then we'll leave right after the gunfight. So we'll be back on the road by noon. At least that's the goal. We do have more than enough gas to get there and back. These rolling hills are really nice, and you can kind of see this is where the tumbleweeds come from. I'm sure we'll see some tumbleweeds. The environment's changing a little bit, but the main reason I took out the camera is as I was coming this way, I saw 5 border protection vans. So we must be, again, very near the border. Let's see if we see any more. We're just these vans that said border.gov. I assume they're the U.S. border because we're in the U.S., I assume. I think it would say welcome to Mexico if we were in Mexico. But yeah, probably come across another border checkpoint. Even though we're not actually crossing the border. These are just like random checkpoints here. But yeah, another kind of really interesting environment we haven't seen yet. As it dries out, we're going more into the Arizona desert, and we're going to go to Tombstone, Arizona. Stick around. So you know what? I was going to go to Knott's Berry Farm, and I'm still going to go to Knott's Berry Farm for brunch tomorrow, but let's do something different. Let's do something that's not covered as much as Knott's Berry Farm. Let's go to a real old west town that Knott's Berry Farm based itself off of. Yeah, we're going to Tombstone.
This is Tombstone, Arizona. I'm gonna make a whole set of videos on what to do in Tombstone. We're here at 9:42 in the morning. The first gunfights in a half an hour. We're gonna look at all the different gunfights. Everything in Tombstone. We parked down there. I found some free parking. Let's do this. Seems like they got a bunch of different stuff that we can do in Tombstone. So, welcome to No Pants Does Tombstone. It'll be a separate video. But yeah, it's about half an hour off of I-10. And it looks like they have a mine company. Maybe we'll check out first. There's saloons, there's everything. This looks like good fun. Check out the Tombstone video. I'm starting to shoot it in about 4 seconds. All right, so we just finished here in Tombstone, Arizona. My advice is go see the gun show at the OK Corral. That's the best one, honestly. Truthfully, the one that's not great. Thanks, sir. I don't know why I'm talking to someone who can't hear me. The one that's not great is actually the one over here. I'm gonna take a picture of because I ran there, and it's the longest. They're all $10, but I think the best one is the OK Corral because it includes a diorama as well. It's kind of like a reverse carousel of progress where the stage moves and you don't. But yeah, old Tombstone, Western town, has the worst of the gun shows in town. It's just long, drawn out, not a great gun show. But yeah. So we're going to continue on, and we have an 8-hour drive to California. So I'll see you guys along the way. Definitely going to stop for some food and all that. I don't expect it. It's currently 2:07 p.m. I don't expect there to get to where I'm going till at least midnight or so. So we're at 10 o'clock right now. And that's without doing anything else. So stay tuned. Stick around. Great little diversion to Tombstone, but also makes it harder to get where I need to go. Stay tuned. See you later. I will say that there's so many of these little country roads that even though I've gone there and back off of I-10, I've never taken the same one twice. It's kind of weird. You just go I-10, you take a weird country road, then you go to a place, and when you go back, you catch I-10 at a completely different place. It's the geography is so strange up here because I thought I'd be backtracking on the same road I took to I-10 yesterday to Art Car World in Douglas, and then I thought I'd be backtracking today, but no, I-10 just connects to everything. Again, I'm just a city boy, born and raised in South Florida. It's kind of weird seeing this everywhere. But on all these side roads, there's all these, I just passed another random border thing. I've never been stopped at any of them. Might be color of skin, just saying. I just passed another random border checkpoint that happened to be closed. So, it's weird. It's weird. They're not called border, they're called like immigration checkpoints. Haven't seen one staffed yet. I have not gotten close enough to the border yesterday. I was 1 block at the least from the border. That was a Mexican restaurant that we were at. That was 1 block from the U.S.-Mexico border. It was really cool. It was a fire pit, adobe fire, and everything like that. So I'm trying to get to a Best Buy, take care of something. And it's on the way. 2 hours and 11 minutes to the Best Buy. Grab some food and drink and stuff there, and then 7 hours and 38 minutes is the total trip, having us get in at 10:09 p.m. But that assumes we don't stop for gas, bathroom, or anything like that. I would say it's much more likely we'll get in after midnight to the Airbnb, which is right next to Knott's Berry Farms. I think we did 3 nights in the vehicle and 6 nights. No, 1, 2. And 3 nights in the vehicle and 5 nights in hotels. So we had the Hard Rock Hotel. Well, we'll count Tiggle Bitty's house. The Tiggle Bitty's house is a hotel. Then we camped it out in Jacksonville area. Camped it out in Jacksonville area. So that was 1 camp night. So we'll count the camp nights. So camp night, and then 2 camp nights in Texas. So 3 or 4 camp nights and a bunch of hotel nights. But yeah, we're entering Benson which in 4 miles is going to intersect with I-10, and we're back on the mother road again. And that is just 523 miles remaining. I have 162 miles here. I'm going to make sure I fill up before California, because gas goes in, and from Arizona to California, it jumps like $3 a gallon. So you want to make sure you are full and extra full, and buy some gas tanks and put them in the back. I'm just saying. But we shall continue on westward ho to our last state of California. We have to find a brewery in California, but we got to take care of some other business first. And then we'll find a brewery. As soon as we get into California, we'll type brewery and try and find something right off of I-10, so we can get to it before we get to LA or anywhere like that. So we can find easy parking, of course. And I don't know if we're going to have time for any bars or whatever tonight, but I do have a surprise for tomorrow morning before we return the vehicle, so you'll see. Yet another interesting scenery change, and you'll notice it's getting dusty in front of us, but you're starting to see some nice canyons and stuff like that. We are not yet on the other side of Phoenix. Hopefully we'll be in California sooner rather than later. Those are words I didn't think I'd ever say out loud. Hopefully we'll be in California sooner rather than later. But yeah, this is Red Rock. This is probably Red Rock Canyon. And we're going to drive right through it. That looks pretty familiar. It's one of those things when you do these road trips on a time crunch, you have to decide what you want to cover. Could have gone out to Red Rock Canyon, but problem is we're chasing daylight to get back. It is currently 3:58, so 4 o'clock. 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I am pretty much assuming that's Red Rock Canyon. Again, a lot of people told me National Park this, National Park that. Yeah, that is Red Rock Canyon. Because there's a big water tower that says Red Rock. I'm not a national park guy. I'm an indoor cat, not an outdoor cat. So, sorry, not sorry. It's a nice thing when you do this yourself. You can cover breweries, distilleries, fun stuff like that. But let's see the sign. Phoenix is 79 miles away. 79 miles away from Phoenix. I think that's about where we're stopping. Yeah, it's in 66 miles. Gotta drop by a Best Buy. Take out some business before we get to California. Alright, so we are very, very quickly approaching the last sunset of this road trip. Unfortunately, we are still in, believe it or not, still in Arizona. It is 6:34 p.m. I'm glad I decided not to go to Knott's Berry Farm today. We're still going to end at Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow. All willing. Let me pull my phone over here, see how many miles we have left. We have 337 miles left. So we can make it with the tank, with the tank in the gas. The gas in the tank! We can make it back. 337 miles remaining. Unfortunately, 337 miles is 4 hours and 49 minutes. I'm in the left lane and everyone is passing me, so I should speed up. We are going to probably stop at some casinos right when we cross the border. We still got about an hour or so, so we're going to cross the border. And because we're right next to Knott's tomorrow, so my plan is to go to Knott's, potentially in an Uber, for brunch. And then to, what should I do? So I go to Knott's for brunch, then come back to the Airbnb after, pick up the car, just depending how much it's going to cost, because I don't want to have to worry about parking unless there's some way to park for free or cheap validation while you go have some chicken. We are not going to be going to the theme park tomorrow just because I don't have enough time with LA traffic to actually risk that, if that makes sense. But you can see the sun setting right there. We're trying to hit some breweries or something coming up. Stick around. Once we cross the California line in about an hour and a half or so. Stay tuned. All right, so this is pretty much the last rest stop in Arizona. And there's actually a Ford Lightning next to me. Who would have thought that? That's the first electric truck I've seen the entire trip. We must be getting close to California. I'm looking at breweries and stuff in the area. To be honest with you, there's nothing really that I'm going to make it to on time. The sun is taking forever to set because you can see it over there. There's nothing we're going to make it to on time. So we might just stop by some casinos. Well, we'll take to California drinking tomorrow morning. But we're gonna go to the rest stop. Gotta fill up with gas once more before we get over to California, because it goes from like $3. It was $2.80. Now it's like $3.40, and it's gonna be like $4 or $5 when we get to California. So waiting to run it down so I can go ahead and fill it up. Looking for the restroom. Gonna go to the restroom real quick. You can tell we're getting close to California. They're locking everything up. And see what we can get done tonight. It's saying we're going to arrive about midnight now. So, let's see. Alright, so we are a couple miles before California, and I found me some $2.89 gas. They must have this price strong. It's been going up as we've been going. $2.89 is the last gas we're going to get not in California. Have to do a bit of driving in California, but trust me, gas is not going to be nearly this cheap. At a Pilot gas station, it's about 10 miles from the mile markers going to 0. So that's someone taking their alarm off. So let's get our last. Again, I'm an EV owner, so let's get our last cheap gas. I'm filling this all the way until it clicks again. Okay, $289.99. Okay, there we go. Let's see what that's gonna get us. Again, I'm gonna give you a whole tour of the van tomorrow. Talk about the positives, the negatives. Receipt, sure, why not? I like wasting paper. I'm kidding. Tax write-off. All right. Cool. Let's see. How many miles do we now have? We're at 130,000 right now. We started like 127 and change, 126 and change. We have available 476 miles. Distance still empty. And we have 183, but that's to the casino, 262. So we should not need a full tank of gas in California. But one never knows. We have decided to scratch the idea of a brewery. By the time we get over there, it's way after midnight. Our California beer we'll have in the airport lounge. That's smart, because we're flying home. So I will pick up California beer in the airport, in the American Express airport lounge. Doesn't that sound smart? Should be able to get some. They always have something pretty local. But that'll be the Amex Centurion Lounge in, what is it, mid next week. But we have 3 hours or so remaining on this long and lonely highway. The good news is I think that Sunday Night Live is new tonight, so we'll check it then. But back on the road again. Whoa. Look, we have two choices. We're going to Phoenix.
Turn right onto the ramp.
We're going to Phoenix or Los Angeles. I do not know from my heart and from my hand. Why don't people? Right, we're going to the west. They say the west coast is the best coast. I don't know about that one. $2.89. It's the last time you're going to see gas that price. This entire trip. And away we go to the casino. Because the breweries aren't going to be open. I'm still strangely awake, having only slept 4 hours last night. But let us continue to the casinos. Alright, so exit 1. What's that gonna say? It says inspection station. We have less than 1 mile, less than 1 minute at current speed to go. 8 states, 8 days. Starting in Florida, ending in California. We've still got about a 2.5 hour or so drive left to go here. But Saturday Night Live is on now, so I got that running. Let's see the Welcome to California sign together, so we know we made it to the 8th state together. Come on. There should be In-N-Out burgers everywhere here. Flashing sign. Colorado River.
Could be the defining geographic thing, and it says California state line.
Welcome to California.
Hey, even my GPS said it. Welcome to California. 8 states down, and I gotta get the hell out of this inspection station lane. Wait, the hell? What's going on? Did I screw that one up? Am I in like the car lane? I'm not sure what's going on here. To be honest with you. Cars, I've not seen this before. I'm sorry. Cars, trucks, pickups, RVs. Like, I actually have to stop? That's wild. Okay. Cool, I guess. It's a border to California? Okay. We'll just go. I think you get it. I'm so confused. I had to go through a border to get to California? He just waved me through. That's one of the wildest things. I'm glad I was recording that. I went through all the other states seamlessly. There's this guy waving his arms. Like a wacky wavy inflatable arm man. Wacky wavy inflatable arm man. Wacky wavy inflatable arm man. Welcome to California. California. I mean, I don't even know anymore. I feel like I just went through the southern border. But I know I just went through a California agricultural inspection. The good news is I don't have any fruits or vegetables in the car. So, we're good. Exit 243. 243 miles till the end of I-10. It is currently 8:40 p.m. And I think we're going to come up with some casinos soon. So we'll stop by the casinos as they come up. They're on Indian land, Native American land. But let's see what the speed limit is, and let's turn on cruise control because it's different in every state. We made it to all 8 states. So we're actually passing through the town of Coachella right now, which I guess is where the Coachella Music Festival happens. And the gas is not as bad as I thought it would be. It's $1 more. So I think it's about $1 more. Let's see. There's one sign. They're kind of shy about their signs. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's a little more than I thought. $2 more? That's fine. Yeah. God, $4.19. Why? Because they can. We went from $2.89 to $4.19. Oh wait, that's the cash price. $4.28 is the credit card price. Yeah. This is the first town where they're willing to admit their, oh my god, $4.77 a gallon. We're right next to an airport. They're proud at $3.99. I know it's hard for you to see, but that's a little crazy. Oh, it looks like there's a casino in front of me. You know what that means? That means we're gonna check it out. So this is the town of Coachella, and this is the casino of Spotlight. It is a Saturday night, 10:18 a.m. Spotlight Casino. Let's go check it out. I go to the bathroom anyway. The last few rest stops have been closed. Why? Because California, there's probably homeless people living in them. So they just shut down the whole rest stop. So let's, why not check out the Spotlight Casino? That was the exit. No. Oh. And it says open late. I guess I'll go check it out. Open late. Dessert. Yeah. Welcome back to the desert, baby. So this is where Burning Man is. I think it's going to be our exit. See you at the Spotlight Casino. I guess nothing else is really open this late. It's cool. So let's go check it out. Just overshoot the whole thing. I don't know. Fantasy Springs. Ooh, that one looks fun too. That looks like a bowling alley. Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Spotlight Resort Casino. Well, you know what? Whichever one's closer. Fantasy Springs looks closer. Let me get off the highway. I might see it at Fantasy Springs. Gas is a little ridiculous here, though. Glad I filled up before I left the state. So I'll give you a wild one on my way into the hotel. Just had a dust storm on the way into this casino. It was wild. Like, it wasn't a huge dust storm, but I'd never seen a dust storm before. So remember, I was talking the other day about what to do during a dust storm, and it was like, you do this, 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 this. We're going to this Fantasy Springs casino. The dust is still dusting out here. In 2 seconds. There we go. The dust is still dusting. Oopa. Let's go out and see. Yeah, we're in, I believe, Palm Springs. Hotel Casino, 2nd level. Yeah, can't really see it dusting that much anymore, but that was kind of wild. If it's doing it on the way out, I'll record it again. I just didn't want to take a hand off the wheel to show you what was going down. We got a great parking spot though. God damn, for a Saturday night. This place is empty. I'm not going to tape in the casino, but just like the other stuff, I'll tell you kind of whether they got 3 zeros on the roulette wheel, what the bubble roulette starts at. We got really lucky. The last casino we were in had $1 bubble roulette. I think that was in Arizona. Yeah, either Arizona or New Mexico. We're gonna go ahead. We're using this as a bathroom stop because all the rest stops in California are closed. I drove by a couple of rest stops that are completely closed. Hope they have some seltzer soda, and we can make some money on roulette. Because why not? I'll let you know. Well, I'll show you what I can. I'll show you exactly what I can. Not sure where the actual entrance to the. Maybe that's why I got what I thought was a good parking spot, but it's not. All right. Well, I'll see you in the casino or after the casino or what is he? Let's go check it out. Hell yeah, we should be able to make some money here. New players play $20, get $40 free slot play. We'll try. So yeah, Fantasy Springs down there has a pretty extensive Vegas-style casino, and like I said, they have a play $20. Get $40. So I'll have to see how that works. I'll put $20 in the slot for a chance, basically to get $60 to play through and see if we hit something. I don't think it's gonna work in roulette, but we can try. Let's go find the Players Club. Sign up. See there? This seems to be on Indian land, just as an FYI. You know what? That worked out really well for me. I put 20 bucks in a machine, a little chili machine, to play 20 bucks through. Brought it up to 50 something. Then they gave me 40 something in free play. So I took the 40 something, ran it through double top dollar at max bet, which was only $2. I made a 194. I already cashed out the rest. 194.83 cents. 194.83 I made here. So with 20 bucks in, that's 174.83 profit. Oh, does that smell okay? It's quick. I should get a snack here. I'm gonna give them back a little bit. Actually, yeah, it's not awful for casino pricing. Meatball Parmesan, Italian subs, hot pastrami. Oh, the line was a lot shorter earlier, but $174. I'm not mad. I gotta head to my Airbnb now near Knott's Berry Farm. It's a good hour 20, hour and 30, hour and something. And I hope, part of me hopes that the storm's still going, and part of me hopes that it stopped. An hour and 50.
Head east toward Vista del Norte.
Yeah, hour and 50 minutes. That line is not moving at all. So I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm going to offer this to someone at the casino. That's all I'm saying. Like, I had to explain to people that I wasn't trying to scam them. It's already been cashed, so I can show you my ticket right here. This was a couple seconds ago. So 194.83 minus the 20 bucks I had to put in with their little promotion. So got a Players Club card, played 20 bucks through, made it to $53 or so. Then that $40 in free slot play. You couldn't play it on progressive, but double top dollar was not a progressive here. So
totally friggin' worked. The problem is now I have to remember how the hell to get out of this parking garage, because it's like some crazy loop-de-loop to get out of this parking garage. And if there are sandstorms going on, I'm gonna put this in the back and bring these videos in so I can get everything edited and done before we get back. Oh my God, before we get to the Airbnb. So, hour and 40 something minutes. It's currently 11:04, so gonna get in at 1 o'clock in the morning. Welcome to my life. Then gonna be at Knott's at 9. Maybe I finally get, no, I won't get sleeping on the cruise. 2 days off, another cruise. When you think it's just all vacations, it's not. So I'm gonna go set up in the back of my camper a little editing bay. I'm not gonna edit it, but I'm just gonna bring it in right now from the camera, and looks like the dust storms have quieted down. There's dust storms on the highway. I didn't even know how to handle it other than those signs that were telling me, put your car in park, turn off engine, turn on seatbelt, pull to the side of the road. Everybody's just driving like it's nothing. I guess that's what happens when you're out here in the Palm Springs area and it's just the desert. I think we're going to get to the part of California that people actually like in the next hour and 48 minutes. This is where Disneyland is, where Knott's Berry Farm is, where all that stuff is. It's the ground. Anything interesting happens in the next little bit, I'll show you on my iPhone, because I'm going to let this camera bring in the content right now to my laptop. See that? I do want to also note that was the single largest win of the trip so far, because I don't play slots, but that free play would not work on video poker, would not work on roulette, would only work on slots. And this Dodge Caravan is getting ratchet from that storm. So to say that was a long drive would be the understatement of the century. It is 2 a.m. I got up at 5 a.m. after going to sleep the night before at 1 a.m. So on 3-4 hours of sleep, I've been up and moving for 21 hours. I'm at my Airbnb, which is by by Knott's Berry. So we'll go check that out in the morning. Do not lower the AC. This is the strangest little Airbnb. I don't think there's supposed to be an Airbnb, and that's what's going on here. They got caught and they've been setting up all these stupid rules, and you have to check in where you're parking, and it's just a house. The dumbest thing I've ever seen. And there's a living room here, and there's no sofa, there's nothing. There's a little TV. It's weird, but you know what? It was cheap. This is Richard from No Pants Profits at 2 o'clock in the morning, not knowing if anyone else is here, and reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your Hawaiian shirt. Tomorrow is the last day, well, last partial day, where we're going to turn in the car. Everything like that, I'll show you that process, and don't lose your shirt. For the end of day 8, which just went on and on and on, we are right by Knott's Berry Farm, and we have made it near our final destination. Have a good one. Bye!